Hi everybody, my name's Tina Mitchell, I'm from Positive Life Shift, and today I'm going to be demonstrating to you the intervention of timeline therapy, and we have the beautiful Jane here who's going to help me show you how it's done. The reason that we actually use timeline therapy is to go back to when you were young and you've made often decisions, limiting decisions, or you've got negative emotions around something that you needed at that point, but that sort of thing no longer serves you, but you've actually been carrying it through life. So what we can actually do is go back to that time, change the meaning of it, and then bring it back to now with a different point of view, with getting rid of that limiting decision or that negative emotion. All right, so what we have to do first of all is elicit Jane's timeline. Now, Jane's done this before, so you probably already have an idea of what your timeline is. So where's your past, if you had to point to it?
I'd have to close my eyes for this.
That's fine.
My past is over here.
Okay, and where is your future?
It's over here.
Beautiful. So you've got that. No problems.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. All right then. So just open your eyes for this one. We are going to be working on a limiting decision, and what is that?
It's money. And
Around money.
Yeah,
okay.
around money.
All right. So what is it? What's the limiting decision that you made?
That I am not that forthcoming with spending money on things that I probably should do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like for your business, etc.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Which I know is crazy, but
so
yeah.
what's the limiting decision that you made? Do you think that you've made? Like, I mustn't spend money, or what is it?
I want something and probably need it, but I can do without it.
Okay. All right. Then.
Really,
so that's a
it's
decision.
just, yeah.
I can do without it.
Yeah, I can do without
Even
it.
though you really can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Really. Well,
Yeah.
you shouldn't need to.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
It's something that is a block.
Okay.
Around.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take you back to the time when you actually made this decision about I don't need it, really, when you really do. And we're going to actually change the meaning around that. Okay. So just with your eyes open now, is it okay for your unconscious mind to release this limiting decision and for you to be aware of it consciously?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so closing your eyes. All right, so I'm going to ask you, we're going to go back to the root cause now. What is the root cause of this problem, the first event which, when disconnected, will cause this problem to disappear? And if you were to know, was it before, during, or after your birth?
After.
After. How old were you?
Well, I'm going to guess, but I'd say around 8.
Okay, you're around 8 years
Yeah.
old. Okay. Because 8 might be a bit old.
5 is the next number that
then.
comes
yeah,
up.
okay, 5. Okay, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask your unconscious mind to float up in the air above your timeline, and then go back down into the past, go back into the past along your timeline and go down into the event where you actually first came up with this limiting decision, where you first decided that. And let me know when you're there.
Yes, I'm there now.
Okay, beautiful. All right. So what are you looking at and feeling, etc.? What's happening?
I'm sitting at maybe a dinner table. My parents are there. They're having conversations. I'm listening to it. And the conversation is around money, and perhaps it's as though that they are discussing something that they should have or do, but they're denying themselves.
Okay. And so what feelings are around that? What emotions are around that?
A sense of loss or a sense of incompletion, a sense of not deserving. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. Now what I'd like you to do is float up above your timeline and go back before the event, looking down upon the event from beforehand, looking basically towards now along your timeline. And I want you to think, while you're looking at that scene, what are some positive learnings that you can get from that?
That it's actually okay to have stuff that you need, and it's not the end of the world if you do go and buy it. You know, it's
Anything else?
Also, I mean, I'm not sure if this is a positive learning, but perhaps that was something that was a wise decision they made at the time. And I don't know if they would have changed their minds afterwards.
But of course you hung on to that.
Yeah, so regardless of what they decided in the future, I still remember that. I still remember that feeling around not having something that it's not just a whim, it was something that was genuinely should have happened and didn't.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So what other positive learnings can you get out of this? Basically that it's okay to spend, that oftentimes we need to spend in order to actually...
To move forward.
To move forward.
And actually create more, we need to invest. And if that's money, then that's what we do. Because without extending ourselves and that energy, and financially is often the way to do it, is that we cannot move on, we just stay where we are.
Great, okay. Right, so what I'd like you to do now is to go back into the event and just tell me what's happening now. Where are the feelings?
Right.
Where are the negative feelings?
Actually not there. That's what I'm sort of going, that's what I'm trying to, trying to connect with that. And
So there's nothing there, so those feelings of scarcity
it's
or
gone.
whatever.
It really has gone,
Wow.
because that's why I didn't say anything, because I thought, I don't,
Okay. All right, so what I'd like you to do now is float up above your timeline. Okay. And what I'd like you to do now is to come back to now as quickly as you can allow all of the events between now and then to reevaluate themselves. And while you're coming back, I'd like you to notice 3 other incidents where you would have actually felt the same thing, but now you can't because the feeling's not there anymore. Okay? All right. So what I'd like you to do now is to come back to now really quickly and come back into the room. And do you smell popcorn? Breaking the state there, folks. All right, so how do you feel about that whole decision now?
I think I'll go out and buy that SB 900 Nikon flash that I've been denying myself for a while.
I think that's a really good idea. Because it's not that you can't afford it.
No.
So,
No. Oh, maybe the 35mm Nikon lens too, 1.4.
okay, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I'll just keep going, shall I?
Very exciting. Now, the only thing is I want you now to close your eyes again, and I want you to go into the future, to some unspecified time in the future, where you may have actually felt that like that as well. And let me know, in that situation, what are you feeling?
No, I don't feel it.
Wow.
No, it's like, why not?
Fantastic. All right, then come back to now.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. So that's how easy it is, folks. It's really quite simple, and it's about just going back, changing the meaning, and making your life more worthwhile because of it. Thank you.